Okay, so in terms of focusing in on the introduction, and we're really looking at the issue or problem statement here. So when we think about what the introduction needs to accomplish, or what it does, right, well, there's really four main things. One, it shows there's a specific issue or a problem that's driving the study, right? And Dr. Haas has probably asked you to start thinking about this already in terms of what you're interested in. What's the big problem that's causing whatever the issue is? So you're going to articulate that. It provides a rationale or makes an argument for why we need to look at this issue, why we need to conduct a study that's going to help solve this problem or mediate this problem, right? And so you can provide a rationale in multiple ways. You can show the reader that the issue or problem is urgent or significant. You can show that there hasn't been a lot of research that's been done or no research that's been done, right? And we call that showing a gap or demonstrating a gap in knowledge or literature about the issue. And you can also talk about what the contribution of the article is going to be, right? This is going to do some fabulous things for us. And so this is all part of the argument you're making for why you need to do the study. Third is you identify the specific purposes of the study. And sometimes you also talk about the focus and the research questions. And then you provide a roadmap for the reader in terms of the rest of the article or paper. And sometimes there's other things in it too, like definitions. When you get to your dissertation, some chairs ask you to write a list of definitions. I prefer for people, for my students to integrate them a little more. So any key concept that you identify in that problem statement or that issue statement, you need to define. So, so those are four main purposes of your problem statement. So what I'd like to do now is I'd like to take a little bit of time to look at an example and to identify these purposes in the example, okay? So we're gonna start with identifying the problem, okay? So so please read through, and what this slide is, the interactive piece, is that you can actually draw anywhere on the slide. So you can highlight, you can underline, you can circle, you can also use text. But what I'd like you to do is read the paragraph and pull out, circle, however you want to mark it up, the problem.